started in the kitchen, basically, where most home brewers make their beer, and we got to the stage where we had 3 Burco boilers. I mean, the kitchen was a mess, basically, and the floor was getting stickier and stickier by the minute. Malt is the most important ingredient in beer. We're lucky because we have a maltings only half a mile down the road. It's one of the few remaining floor maltings in the country. The malting involves germinating the barley. To do so, they need to wet it or steep it in water. In the floor maltings, that's done for 3 days, and then it's spread out onto the floor, kept at the right temperature. It will then start to germinate. You've got to have a good malt, and for some reason, the floor malt is easier to handle. It does run through quicker. I don't know why, whether it's better modified. It certainly had probably a longer germination time. I've been brewing with Malcolm for 15 years, maybe 20, I forget now, and drinking with him the same length of time as well. Yes, it is a magical process. I was amazed when I did the very first mash and put all this broken up bits of malt into this water and suddenly produced a sugar solution. I thought that was magic. You thought, well, you could have sworn that someone had tipped a few bags of sugar in there, and you think, well, where's all the sugar coming from? That was the most exciting part of it initially. If you stir it anti-clockwise, you get a witch's brew, apparently. Very important you go clockwise. The beauty of a small brewery is that you can brew from hand to mouth, which means the beer is never that old. So, all right, you may end up with more yeast in the barrel, but you're going to end up with a lively beer. One of the reasons why our beer is so popular is because we cannot brew enough. So the beer is always young, the taste is always fresh. And I think if we start to get too big, we'll end up stockpiling the beer, and the beer will start tasting old. And if that happens, I'd rather not brew it. There's always a challenge to try and get it better and better and better. And although you think this is it, you've got it, you always want to try something else. The presentation's got to be good. I mean, you want to see it clear with a nice head on it. And to see it sitting on the bar there looking good, yeah, it feels great. And I think that's the beauty of it. If you can brew to supply the local demand and make a living, then what more do you want? We've got a roof over our head, food, warmth and shelter, what more do you want?